You men have tonight to spend in port. Keep your business to yourself, or you're liable to meet the hangman. Now get out of my face! Tomorrow morning, 10 sharp. We won't wait for you. Don't be late. Better take this watch so you don't lose track of the time. Now go on.
Why don't you get out and see the town? Have some fun. There's a famous fortune teller in town. Go pay her a visit. I'm gonna go ask around about my father. We'll meet up later.
You'd better get on into town if you're going. We won't be here long. I'm going to meet my girl.
Don't be surprised when she calls out my name.
You shut that rum hole, you big mouth bastard. I'll curse you with 6 inches of steel in your guts. Damn, Skippy, be careful. If you go see that Urzuli, don't let her hex you. Had me a friend who pissed her off. First he went bald, then he died.
Dove, enjoy your last night. You won't live to see tomorrow. The countdown begins now. By the way, I know all about you and your girlfriend, Sullivan. Don't you remember that women aren't allowed on board? I know what you're up to. Don't you think the rest of the crew would like to know too? I've been on this crew longer than you have, and any accusation requires a duel or a trial. You want a duel? You'll get your chance as soon as we get back out to sea, if you live that long.
Nicholas Dove, you have come. I see a man whose future may soon bring him to his knees. Nizambi, the speaker of the dead, gathers the bones of prophecy so that I may see into you. Now, what is it that you would wish to know of a soothsayer? I taste the curse upon your soul. You don't even know of this curse, put on you by a man of darkness. It is a spell of finding. You wish me to remove the curse? I cannot. Its maker is powerful and many miles away. Wish you to know of the future? I will tell you. A vision of death appears no matter what path I walk on your behalf. If you weren't sitting before me, I would say that you were already dead. I will ask the others. They will show you. Do you want to know the future as they see it? Very well. They speak through the crystal ball. Look. The image passes. The dead have done what they will. To know any more, you must speak to the condemned man. This is something that has already happened in some worlds, is yet to happen in others. You make your own future. Over the years I have spoken to each of the brethren in turn, but every man's fortune is his own business. He is close by. You must confront the one who looks for you. One of you will live. One of you will die. The gold of which the legend speaks lies in a cold place, where a demon dreams. That treasure was made from blood, and it will go back to blood. I will allow you one more question. Choose it carefully. Blackbeard came to ask me the same. News of Redjack. I could tell him nothing. The spirit world is strangely quiet on the subject. Nobody knows Blackbeard. Yes, he comes to see me occasionally, but that's his business and not yours. Though I can tell you that you will meet him before this is over. You can ask him whatever you want, if he doesn't kill you first. I have nothing more to tell you. I do have something to give you before you go. These 2 vials contain the most powerful spells I can give a fighting man. The green one is a potion of rejuvenation. When you are exhausted from swinging that sword, it will give you new strength. The red liquid will heal wounds. Use both sparingly. Your supply is limited. Now go and try to save your pathetic life. I'll be watching.
For God's sake, stand aside, son. I'm on my way to meet someone. An old friend. Don't forget to be back at the ship in the morning.
Someone got this one good.
Somebody ate his arm off.
Look, over there.
You there! Freeze right where you are! What happened here? I see. The mysterious hooded men. Yes, they're conveniently guilty of many things in this section of town. Can anyone identify this body?
That's Captain Justice of the Marauder. He's been murdered. He killed the captain.
And who might you be?
I'm Bone, second in command of the Marauder. I saw him kill Captain Justice.
My lord! The arm's been hacked off. What's this? A watch? It's inscribed with the name Lantern Justice. What are you doing with this? You killed this man in cold blood and then ate his arm? Monster! It's a good thing we got here when we did. Oh, there'd be no evidence left. allow me to escort you to the jail, scumbag. We'll hang you in the morning. Well, here's your room for the night, you vicious bastard. I'm gonna sit right here and keep an eye on you. Come daybreak, it's off to the gallows with you. I've got an eyewitness who saw you kill Captain Justice and take his gold watch. By the way, the townspeople are very eager to see you kicking at the end of a noose tomorrow. We'll even have a parade for you. Now I'm warning you, keep your evil mouth shut.
Hello there. Do you really eat people as they have been saying? I see. So you are as innocent as I am. I am Jesus, son of Jesus from Cartagena. I heard that they call you Nick. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Spaniards are not popular here in British territory. I will tell you my sad story. I was a seaman in the Spanish Armada. I was serving aboard the galleon owned by the Viceroy of Cartagena. The Viceroy is a very bad man, and his ship was haunted. That's right, senor. Some of the men talked of an extra crewman. It paced the decks at night. I think I should not tell you any more until you do something for me. You must let me out of here if you escape. Otherwise, I think they will hang me in your place to please the crowd. Will you do it? Good then. Now what did you ask me? No, senor. I never saw it myself. But the ghost is not the important part of my story. Those of us unfortunate enough to be on the ship found ourselves bound for England. Three ships, 200 men in all, bound for a place called Lizard Point. I would say they are not there yet, but close. Our large war galleons are slow, but very dangerous. I have no more to tell. I think the jailer wants to kick in my head. We were told to kill the weak and take the able-bodied as slaves. We must be quiet. He will kill us. There is no way to escape. Of course, I do not have the threat of the noose adding wings to my feet as you do. You may develop the strength to tear those bars from the window. Then again, you may not. We will see.
I'm here, Nick. I can't stay long. The watchman walks by every 5 minutes. I know you didn't kill Captain Justice. I'm trying to find a way to help you. In the meantime, I brought you something. Rum. If you're going to the gallows, go drunk. I'll be back later.
No alcohol for prisoners. Allow me to take that off your hands. What is it now? That makes 2 of us, but there's no rum for you. Article 10, Section 4 of the Port Royal Code says it's my rum now. Maybe a few drinks will improve my disposition since you won't stop talking to me.
If you get out of here, promise me you'll take me with you. Thank you. I will repay you someday.
And now it's time for the trial of this murderer. Since the jail in Port Royal wasn't strong enough to hold him, we must determine his punishment under the laws of the sea. As captain, I appoint myself judge of these proceedings.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Bone. You are the accuser in this case, and therefore cannot be the judge. I will be the judge. You may state your case against Nicholas Dove.
So be it then. He'll still hang. If it pleases your honor, the man you see before you is a scurvy dog, a rascal among rascals, and I hope that you will vote him to be hanged from the yardarm forthwith.
What are the charges against him?
Treachery, desertion, and the murder of our beloved Captain Justice.
Does anyone speak for him?
I do, sir. The charges against Nicholas Dove are lies.
I have one more charge to add to the list. The man who speaks for Dove is no man at all, but a woman in disguise, whose deception has been aided by Nicholas Dove, another violation of our sworn articles. I ask you to take a right close look at young Sullivan.
By God, he's right, thank the stars. I always liked Sullivan's legs, and I thought I was going a bit funny.
This is indeed a violation of the articles. Her words in defense of Nicholas cannot be taken as testimony. What say you, Lyle?
Well, here's what I say. Young Dove has been nothing but a good fellow as long as I've known him, and Bone nothing but a backstabbing rat. And ye ain't my captain either, scumbag.
As captain, which I am now, I say they hang.
I ain't convinced that Nicholas Dove killed Captain Justice, and I don't hold with killing women either. I agree that they have to leave this crew, but I'd like to drop them somewhere that they can make their way.
I agree with you, Lyle, that we must err on the side of mercy if we err at all. Marooning it is then.